early today, so I'll give some time for people to show up because I just like to pre-schedule it so I can like do a couple things on the back end. Even if I want to go live like right then and there, I'll just set it for like a little bit ahead of time. Because if I try to set the live time for like what time it actually is, half the time it like will just start the live instead of schedule it. And like I want to schedule it first because for some reason there's some settings that you can only change once the live is scheduled, like on mobile, that you can't set if you don't schedule it, basically. Hello. Kakloof. Kakloof. What a fun word. Kakloof. 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 Hello. Hi, everyone. Yeah, man, I know last time y'all saw me, I was kind of in a state. I'm still, so yesterday, it's like today and yesterday, it's been this thing where like I'm getting a little bit of reprieve, and then like I did have a flare up again, and then like right now I'm okay. So not sure what's going on there. Don't love that. But I am glad to know that it's not like the constant, consistent, like 3-week bullshit I was dealing with last time. Like I'm getting a little bit of a reprieve, so like God bless. We have some shit to discuss. Girl. Alright, first and of all, I think the most important titillating update is I've had to pop 4 of my nails back on already. I thought Curve Life glue was supposed to be like a legendary, life-changing, all this bullshit. Nah, fam. Oh, let me go back on all chat. Well, not even that. Is that okay? I did say like these are the cheaper, thicker nails, so I'm curious. I want to actually try this glue with the branded nails because I've seen so many people rave about that. So I don't know. These are popping off pretty, especially like my pinky nails. Honestly, one of my ring fingers did pop off. But hey, Brittany, you're in Florida this week for work. Ooh, have fun. I hope you get to enjoy the beach or have something a little fun there. Hello, Mike. Good evening. Hi, Kayla. So I just wanted to chat for a little bit, maybe hang out for a little bit, late night live vibes. You know how it goes. Because my life is actually crazy right now. I'm like, hey, boo, thank you. Yeah, I really love the nails. It is random, Lex. Hello. I do. No, but I do sometimes do late night lives, especially when I'm struggling with sleep. And I have so much happening and like a lot of stress. And so, also the past couple days, like with the pain, it was like kind of hard to sleep. But I'm in a pretty good headspace. No, I am not Kendra. Absolutely not. If you want to know more about my past relating to that, I would recommend watching the We Are All Insane podcast interview called Groomed into Feederism. It's like 2 years old. I'm not really wanting to get into that whole conversation. Hey Karma, yeah, I was just talking about that. In the moment, I'm doing pretty okay. Like I'm really thankful. But like I would say, the past 2 days, I've been having kind of like a back and forth that I'm not used to. Ooh, you use a dipping powder. Natural nails are so long. That's nice. I wish I had good natural nails. I do not. How do I find that? If you type in groomed into feederism, we're all insane, or groomed into feederism, Rosie, any combination of those words. You might have to scroll for a second because the video is 2 years old, but it'll pop up. The original video has like over 1 million views, so like just to help you find it, like it's old. So yeah, I just read your post. OMG. Yeah. So if you guys are on X, Twitter, because I don't call it X, I would highly recommend you. I'm Quirkyloverosee on everything. If you're curious, like the name of the stalker guy and his little accomplice friend, I will say them by name over on the Twitter. But I don't talk about them on here because they're not getting YouTube clout. Fuck them. Fuck them. However, someone did post screenshots of Discord messages proving that the person I referred to as his accomplice back in December, when the first incident happened of doxing harassment, she was kicking it up with him, but oh no, anti-going IRL for her paycheck. Oh, dear. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on those losers, but if you want to see those screenshots, they're on the Reddits, they're on my Twitter. If you are interested in that and know about the lore of all that, check it out. It's all out there free on the internet. Just thought you should know. Anyway, outside of that, my life has been fascinating. Because there's so much I can't say, but what I will say is I have an extremely important meeting. An extremely important meeting on Thursday. An extremely important business meeting on Thursday that I am very nervous about. So sorry, I just laughed my ass off. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't want to spend much time on it. I said what I said on Twitter. That's it. Beyond that, yeah, I said what I said and I muted the conversation and I walked away because I got too much going on in my life to give a fuck about gutter trolls. Like, truly. But God, am I glad to have the evidence. That's all I gotta say. So back it up. Yeah, I have a really important meeting. I have like multiple phone calls I have to make tomorrow and a lot of prep I have to do for said meeting. And I'm just stressed. And I am it's like good stress, you know? But stressed. And also, okay, two-pronged things, right? So it actually just finished. So if you're seeing this retroactively, like, I'm so sorry, besties. Like, it just ended. But there was like a Prime sale, like a Prime Day sale on Amazon yesterday. Well, I guess it's technically midnight. So the 22nd and the 23rd. And they had like a lot of stuff on sale that I don't normally see on sale. Like a lot of my like repurchase stuff, a lot of stuff that I actually need to and use often. A lot of like different electrolytes, a lot of different stuff was like 50%, 60% off. Like, I was shocked. I was like, what is happening? So we're gonna have some unboxing videos coming and I'm very excited. I also, like a few days ago, finally, I haven't gotten new clothes in almost 2 years. It's definitely been well over a year. But it's been yeah, like I said, if you want to know more, you can go check out my Twitter. I'm Quirkyloverosee on everything. Everything's linked in my link tree. But my favorite is when you do unboxing videos. Yeah, I know. I'm just so excited we're back to this point. It's been like literally over 6 months since I got demonetized. Listen, I'm so excited because I also have an order of dresses coming from Sanctuary. I'm very excited. Well, I got a lot of dresses and shorts because I really need those. I was gonna get some swimwear, but I found some of the other swimwear that used to not fit me that does fit me now, so I'm just gonna make do with that for this year. But hello, Monica, and there's one other. Oh, I also have another very exciting update. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about how this is going down because, like what the products is or anything like that. Cracking knuckles is such a bad habit. LOL, one that I'm also unable to break. Yeah, I get that, but like honestly, if I don't do it, my hands like cramp up and like hurt. Like, I don't know. So excited. I can't wait. Have you been able to enjoy the pool lately? A little bit, yeah, yeah. I love how happy you are this evening. What a vibe change. Yeah, I just took some time to myself and just vibing. Hey Brittany. So yeah. I oh, this is the other exciting update. So um someone in one of my pool lives actually asked about like possibly sending me something from their business. So I was like, just email me. And I I talked with her a little bit. And like within the first couple emails, um she offered to basically like help me set up a PO box. And I was like, "Oh my god, what? Like seriously?" So I got that happened today. I'm so excited. So I'm getting that set up hopefully tomorrow. There's a small chance there might be a delay. I did find a workaround that worked last time. But the second form of ID is so stupid because you can't use like your social, you can't use any other normal form of ID because the first one's your driver's. It has to be either like something related to your mortgage or your car, insurance or proof of registration or whatever. And so all I can use is my voter freaking registration, and I don't know where my actual card is. So I found a workaround though that worked last time. So fingers crossed. If not, it might be delayed by a few weeks. But um, yeah. So let's see. I'm very excited to get new dresses. Hi, Lucy. Yeah, this is awesome for you. Appreciate that. I'm craving tacos and donuts. Nice. My brother came home with like a bunch of Publix treats, and I was like, "Oh, brother." But I looked at him and I was like, "Could I snag one of them glazed croissants?" Because he got like a little 6-pack of mini glazed croissants. He was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Cool." He got like, do you guys want to see? Because like it's his shit, it's not mine. But I'm not planning to try anything else out of it. I wasn't that interested, but um, I saw the glazed. I was like, glazed croissant. He was like, yeah, no problem. So yeah, let me show you. Yeah, let me show you. This is like a Levi little haul. He already had this here. Hold on, I need to reclose it. When I grabbed it, it popped one side open. He already had this here. It's a raspberry. These are really good. So occasionally when he buys these, I'll like take a one little sliver. Cause like it's his shit, so I try not to be like obnoxious about it. But you know, as I've discussed, we share food in this house. But yeah, like I don't even want to try this. I don't want to know how good these are. These are 2-bite salted caramel brownie bars. I don't want to know. Same with these. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what these taste like. Decadent s'mores cookies. My brother was like, "We're getting some baked goods tonight," and I'm like, "Damn." And then these are the glazed. I gotta try one of these glazed croissants though. I gotta. And there's 6 of them. He can spare one. And he was like, "Yeah, sure." No, he was like, "Yeah, totally." Because we had a long conversation. Not that long. It's long for us. We had a long conversation today, just about like different life updates and stuff. Hey, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing a lot better than my last live. I will say that. I have to avert my eyes. I'm getting hungry. Oh Lord. Sometimes he does get a big sweet tooth. He does. Let's see. Hey, Carmela. Publix has great stuff. I don't think I've even had a glazed croissant before. Just looked at Twitter. I just wanted to say, wow, I'm sorry that you even have to deal with any of that. The price you paid for being a public figure, bitch. Oh, JK, but seriously, some people need help for real. Rosie Pie is so cute. I'm doing good, toe beans. Siblings share. Exactly, we're family. I buy a lot. I mean, you guys see how much I cook for him. Like, it's just not that serious. Leave. Hi, Winter. What are we up to tonight? So right now we're just chatting. Oh yeah, so yeah, I already mentioned the P.O. box, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I had to go over all that. So I'm excited to see. I'm hopeful that oh, we got some fancy hot pockets too. Oh, they're breakfast food. I don't love the breakfast hot pockets, but I don't know. I'd rather make a breakfast burrito, to be honest. So I'm going to have one. I will make an official community tab post announcement when it's official. I've paid for it and everything. I just have to the person who sent me the money, I was able to pay for it that way. And then yeah, because I was going to get one hopefully in the near future, but I'm working on something with so very, very grateful and excited. But that means that because a lot of people have been asking me about for months now, my Amazon wish list and wanting to send something. So now I'll have a PO box, so you can send it to the PO box directly or through the. I am gonna relaunch me and my brother's Amazon wish lists too. Making one a big tumbler for ice water now. I just got a crushed ice maker. Get it, girl. And I recommend a BrewMate. I do. I love that sound. What else can I talk about? That's most of my updates that I'm allowed to talk about. Yeah. I'm lagging. Am I lagging for anybody else? Yeah, Tobeans has a cute username. For sure, for sure. We'll see how this live goes. I'll either keep it shorter and go to bed because I did take my THC right before I went live, so it's gonna hit about 2 hours. Toe Beans reminds me of Baby Toes. LOL, so cute. Yeah, Toe Beans on cats. Just fine. Yeah, it seems like it was. I think they already corrected and said they're good. Yeah. So like I said earlier, I don't want to talk about the Twitter stuff in detail. I said what I said. If you want to know more, go check it out. My everything's linked in my link tree. But yeah, just bullshit. It's just bullshit. So, I have much more important things to worry about. So, it's just nice to know I was right all along. It's really how I feel about that. We'll coordinate it when his days are off. We actually have some errands to run. Remy's doing good. Oh my god. He is just mega stressed. He's got a lot going on. His AC was out. It went out in the middle of the night. He woke up super fucking hot. Poor guy, was barely sleeping. He went to 2 different stores to try to get an air filter because the maintenance wasn't coming. And then they finally got it fixed, and I helped him by ordering. Yeah, Karma Girl Karma, just gotta wait for it to do its thing. Yep. Clock it. Yeah, so, and his air filter has like weird dimensions that aren't very common. And I've never seen Euphoria. No, his cats are good. His cats are good. Everything's fine. He had fans going. I mean, we did when he couldn't get the filter. Let me just a second. We're back. Okay, yeah. So we actually like while he was like busy and stressed, I was like, there's like not a lot I can do from far away. So I was like, well, let me just like how can I help? So I went ahead and I placed the order for him and everything to get an air filter, and it was supposed to come tomorrow, but it arrived today. And I ordered a 1-pack of like a like 10 by something by 1 dimension. Maybe it was 30. I don't know, something random. And then they sent a 4-pack of a like 20 by 20 by 1. I mean, I disagree, Natalie, but she's a bitch for a lot of reasons. But I mean, you guys just need to find something to hyper focus on to villainize me for, right? So let's pick that for this week, right? Anyway, my point is, he was so stressed out about all that today, and it finally got fixed, like right, like an hour before he had an appointment. And so he was just like, by the end of the day today, he was just done. Oh my God, like his apartment was at like 84 degrees for it wasn't a full 24 hours, thank God, but it was like it was rough. And in this heat in Texas, like, oh, I just felt so bad for him. But he did finish one of his papers yesterday, so he's doing good on time on that front, thankfully. But good girlfriend, hell yeah. Because I ordered it and they fucked it up, I was able to handle like the replacement process for him and all that too. So it was just like I was happy I was able to take something small off his plate. Because he had a rough day today. I would die. That's not even that hot here, and I die without AC. LOL, sleeping is so hard. Real. Also, Rosie, I love you, but plopping that sweet potato into the bowl of ramen made me laugh and laugh. Girl. Hey, you know what? If plopping potatoes makes you giggle, you know what? Enjoy your life, king or queen. Hey. I'm finding it increasingly more difficult to go live. Not because like of anything to do with like you guys or anything. It's because there's just so much I want to say right now. And I keep starting to be like, and I'm like, oh shit, shut up. No, shut because I'm trying this whole like new life balance that I'm not used to. You seem happy and feeling good. That's awesome. Yeah, yeah. I'm having an upswing. I wasn't feeling like this earlier today, to be real, but we're here. We're vibing. We're thriving. You know how it goes. So, here's the real question. What am I gonna do? Because I've yapped. We've been yapping for about 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes. Have you ever had a peel box? Have you ever had a peel box before? Yes. A year ago ish. More than a year ago. Did I have the P.O. box? No, I didn't have it in 2025. I think it was 2024. Unironically, I was considering making ramen because I have the peanut sauce. Hey guys, what's going on? Hello, Cook the Book. I have like a lot of ramen, so. But I also could shake something else up probably. We'll think on that. I think we have pizza bagels, so high key. Or I think we have bagels, so high key, I might make some pizza bagels. Don't think you've had it since I've been around, so for sure not 2025. Okay, so I think it was the end of 2024 because I know it was during Christmas time, and I know this past Christmas time was like when I was demonetized and stuff. So it was. I think it was then. Yeah, I had one for like 3 months. I think. Rosie, are you able to get actual flour? You should make your own edibles. I've made them so many times; it's easier than you think. I'm not like entirely against the idea. However, my parents have a very strict, like, no smoke in the house rule, um, of smoke of any kind. And my brother has an extremely sensitive schnoz, like to the point where if I make bacon at 3 o'clock in the morning, it will wake him up from the smell alone. Um, so it would be hard to like. I think you call it. Is it decarb? Is that the phrase? I could be wrong, but there's a process. Oh no. Ew. There's something under this nail. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not. We are not doing that. Nope. Okay. Ew. It is upsetty spaghetti. But yeah. But yeah, so that's the thing. Like if for my brother's sanity, I think I'm probably not gonna be making my decarbing is the phrase. Cool. For my brother's sanity, I'm probably not gonna do that. Honestly, I fucking wanted to learn how. You influenced me to make ramen this week and it was fucking fire. Hell yeah. Rosie, you don't go live too often when I'm awake. What have I missed? Just actually, honestly, Cook the Book. I'd recommend starting from the beginning because I actually give a lot of life updates. I've been yapping for almost 30 minutes. You can go back to the start, hit 2 times speed, and you'll probably catch up with me at some point. Yeah, it does stink up the whole. And for for his sake, I think is the main thing. Because honestly, I'd love to learn how to make my own. It's labor intensive, honestly, and messy. I find, and don't taste as good as the pre-made stuff from experience. Decarbing would smell. Get a dry herb vape to decarb and make can of butter in the instant pot. Smells minimal. I would want to make drinkable concentrate, and I don't know how if I can do that. Wow, just saw your tweet. Do you think it'd be a good investment to get a ring or a camera so you don't have to deal with that kind of harassment? All I'm gonna say is I'm not discussing security systems that may or may not be in place in my home on the internet. So, I'm at work. I don't want to miss too much. Oh, you're good. No, you're good. Yeah, if you want to watch the replay, totally good. Possibly, especially if I did it while he was at work, toe beans. But again, that would just take a lot of coordination and money and planning to get the plant to get the greenery. So, if using the Instant Pot, you'd need to buy a new seal for it. I find those seals soak up smells so much. Yeah, and I think my mother would kill me if I used her Instant Pot for that purpose. I think she'd. Well, I guess I'd have to ask her, but if her chicken broth came out smelling like weed, she'd be like, "Rosie," and I'd be like, Ma, give her right to be mad. So cute. By the way, thank you. Make it on the grill. Tea. Listen, I already lost an Instant Pot. I don't need to fucking drug it up next. Good God. That's fucking funny. It's a fun activity if you ever got super bored. Just a thought. I'm totally into it. I wish I could try the wheelies, but my job does randoms, unfortunately. Oh, R.I.P. I was just gonna say use the lost one when it turns up. It's not gonna turn up, Rain. It's not. Unfortunately. I know that shit ended up in the trash. It's my fault. I should not have left it there. But Say la vie. Say la fucking vie. Okay, so what are we doing? Ooh, let me put on some. I haven't put on any for lip balm. I love this lip balm. I wish it was in a container that didn't. I have shitty hands. That's no one's fault. Just is. Ooh, I can use my nails to. What's the vibe tonight? A lot of chit chat so far. I kind of came on here with no plan. I'm probably going to make food simply because I need to eat before I go to bed. I think I've only had one meal today. Yeah. So. That's a lie. I had something earlier in the day before that. Yeah, I did. No, I just didn't eat much because I wasn't hungry when I woke up. Congratulations, DK. I do not give a fuck. Now, what am I doing? I still have that rotisserie chicken in the freezer. I should defrost that. Eating before bed is the coziest. I call it my bed lunch. Nice. I'm thinking about uploading my channel. Uploading to my channel again. Is it hard to find time? Do you have any cookbooks? We have some cookbooks from my mom. But there's one specifically that I really love, the golden one that has the bread recipe in it. Let me see here. Are those glasses charms from Remy? No, I actually bought these a long time ago in one of my old TikTok shop hauls. I got a bunch of different glasses chains for like a couple bucks a pop. And this is just one of them. Because I've been using them over time until they get tarnished. How are your mom and brother doing? Mom is doing good. Her and my dad have been hanging out with a friend. And like spending time there. So Levi's doing good. He went to the dentist today. He's just doing his thing. I'm a culinary scientist who specializes in psychedelics. Add a ton of keef to a bottle of vodka for 30 days. Add tincture to sugar. Add tincture to sugar and allow alcohol to evaporate. It's how my drinks are made. So the tincture is the alcohol. Okay, hey, question. Would you be willing to email me? Because I have some questions for you. Maybe some resources you could point me to. I'd like to talk to you if you'll email me at quirkyloverosee@gmail.com. Don't have to, no pressure. But I want to talk about this topic with someone who clearly seems to know what they're doing. Anyway, will you do any shopping vlogs with Levi again? I love grocery content. He was not like super into it. It might be like a every very rarely occasional thing. But I have to leave the house tomorrow for the first time. Oh God. Since April? Did I leave the house in the month of May? If I did, it was like the first week. Yikes. So that makes me nervous. Right now, I feel good about it. Who knows how I'll feel about it tomorrow? But the good news is the errand shouldn't take too long. We also have to go run and do something else. Um, but no shopping tomorrow. I did all my shopping, and I'm holding off. My next grocery order is gonna be like probably in another week. I don't know if I'll put out my own cookbook. I'm glad your baby is doing good, Brittany. I'm glad Karma asked. 6 weeks old. Aww. Yeah, little chonker, and I love it so much. Little baby rolls, and my toddler is loving him, so it's been so nice. That's wonderful. Yeah, I noticed. I mean, I was figured you were, dealing with having a newborn because I noticed you hadn't been around as much, and I was like, oh yeah, because got a baby's a full-time job on their own. When you do a haul and you get your new dresses, you mentioned earlier, 1,000%. Oh yeah, I'll probably turn them into some pre-recorded videos. I'm gonna be getting most of all of my Amazon Prime Day haul by Friday. Two of the items are gonna be Friday or later, so we'll see. But oh, I actually wrote a book on it. I can send it. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I hate the dentist. Yeah, dentist is no fun. So glad to hear all the good news. Makes my day and heart smile. Absolutely. My bestie's watching too. Hi, Lindsay. Says Katie. Baby girl, you gotta get out and feel the sun. I can do that in my pool. You're right. I know. I was just joking. The sugar from tincture is such a great idea. Would love to know the ratios and if the but question and I'm sorry if this is a stupid question. Does using like stevia instead of sugar have the same effect? Um, would it fuck up the chemistry? I'm like just curious. I've been live for about 35 minutes. It's been crazy. My toddler is going through a stage where it's been a lot, and my husband has been working all day, every day, trying to catch you as much as I can. Totally, absolutely. I could only imagine like how busy you've been. 30 grams. Bud. I just don't want to consume alcohol, so I need to make sure I understand what that evaporation process is and because I'm assuming it's like I use tinctures, so if they do the same process, then I don't get drunk from it. So you know what I mean. I'm feeling okay. Like I'm feeling good. The longer I'm sitting here, the more I'm starting to feel some pain that I wasn't feeling, but nothing crazy. I don't think I'm actively in a pain flare at this present moment, which is I'm grateful for. But I've been having like my flare ups have been different this time a little bit. The inconsistency is getting frustrating. Like I can't pin down a fucking pattern, and just irritating. 3,750 milliliters vodka. Not a stupid question. That's a great one. I would love to try with cane sugar. Yeah. In my experience, it depends on what you're making. Okay. But yeah, peace. I'm very curious about your opinion on the stevia part. I was writing down the measurements she gave. Guys, you gotta give peace time to type. Yeah, I am curious about the amount of sugar too. That's the thing. And that's the thing though, is like I just want to know about potential sugar-free options. I personally use cane sugar, ground coffee, or salt to infuse. It feels like a really expensive risk to try stevia if it like doesn't work. So if you use salt, does it make it salty? If you use coffee, does it make it taste like coffee? I'm assuming yes, because I don't understand how that wouldn't happen, right? And I hate coffee. That's not happening. And I don't want salty. I guess since you're a food scientist, I was curious of what your opinion would be if you were to try stevia instead of sugar. Ground coffee is a good idea. I have a THC cookbook, but I want no smell from heating. Gotcha. I could probably stand to clean up the kitchen a little bit behind me. Oh, I wanted to come up with something to cook. I don't want to eat till the THCs hit more. Ooh, THC infused butter on popcorn. Cool. I do like a THC infused butter. Google says you can successfully make sweet sugar-free THC tincture by combining decarboxylated, I'm not saying that right, cannabis and dried stevia leaves in a single alcohol based extraction process. Okay, I need to write some of this down. Hold on. THC. Stevia or sugar. Yeah, please seriously email me. You can play around since it's only 30 milliliters per cup of sugar. If it gets ruined, no big deal. Or milliliters. I don't know what I just said. I don't know. Anyway, um, gotcha. Aw, Phoenix. Well, I hope that you obtain valuable information for your romantic endeavors moving forward from this experience. And you know what? You still got a good cute meat story. Remember that. You got to experience that. It might have just been a moment in time and not a forever moment, but it's still valuable. So I'm sorry that happened. Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi are in Australia. Thoughts? I don't know. I hope she doesn't have to slice any cucumbers. Uh, Sounds like you get the leaves and put them in the bud and do it all at once. Okay. Ooh, maple syrup. You can use maple syrup. Oh, you can use maple syrup. I mean, that doesn't help the no sugar thing. I would love to try THC infused stuff. My lungs are weak as AF. Yeah. Hello, Smella. I'm not taking the bait, you weirdos. Let's see. Also, the worst that can happen is too sweet, not too sweet. Yeah. It's because he was older than me, like 5 years, but he didn't like that. And he didn't like that. But how old are you? Because, like, if you're 18, then yeah. If you're 19, 20, even 21, yeah, I could see, I would actually respect him for that, to be honest. But if you're like my age, that's odd, you know. Just, I don't even know who Jacob Elordi is. Like, truly. No hate, but like, I don't give a shit about the Kardashians or Jenners, you know. Um, okay, honey. Yeah, so that means that he's 24, right? That's a dramatic age difference, and quite frankly, I kind of respect him for that. And I hope you, when you're older, you'll see it that way, truly. And I don't mean that in like a condescending or like talking down to you kind of way, like at all. I just mean that like it's nothing, there's nothing nefarious about it, but when you're that's just a big age gap for when you're like that young. Like when you're in your 30s, that doesn't really matter in my opinion. Um but like 19 is young, you know. I mean, yes, my boyfriend is 24 or not 24, sorry. He's turning 26 actually. 24 is my favorite number though. Um and again, like I was saying, our age gap, I'm in my 30s and he's in his mid 20s. So I think that's a big difference than 19. 19 is, yeah, 19 is a baby. In terms of adulting, yeah, absolutely. Just where people can be at in their lives. I hope that I'm not like offending you or upsetting you by being honest about my thoughts on that. I hope that like I think your feelings are valid and your hurt is valid. Um, but you didn't do anything wrong. You know what I mean? Like it's not your fault that you're 19, right? Um, so I hope that that gives you some solace. 19 is too young to be with someone over 21. 26 is light years away from 19 mentally. I agree. Yeah, you'll definitely find someone Phoenix. Yeah, I'm 19, so we love him for that, but it's still hard because he treated me so well. I bet, sweetheart. I mean, hey, you never know. Yeah, it's the mental, not the number for the gap. But also, I think the conversation is different. Like, obviously, when someone's like 17 and younger, that's hell no territory. Ugh. But like when someone's like 18, 19, 20, 21, that's like a gray area and more of like a case by case basis, and it's not a legality thing. Um at all. It's more, it is truly just like compatibility, a moral standing place, right? So, and again, it's just like when you're 25, you're going to look back on that and be like, damn, that was a good guy. Like, you're going to have a whole other understanding of it than you do now. That, like, I think you, in a way, you do even have that understanding now. But, like, as you mature, you're gonna be like, oh wow, like yeah, that was the move, like, and like that he's got a good head on his shoulders in my opinion. Yeah, 18 to 21 is a sensitive age. Yeah, you'll find someone, no rush. I've been with the same person since seventh grade. We are 35 this year and just hit 21 years. Oh, Kayla, how beautiful. Yeah, I hope things go well for him and for you for sure. I was 19 when I met my husband. He is 16 years older. We've been married for 12 years and have a beautiful family. I am glad that it worked out for you. I don't love that, but that's not my life. So, um, I couldn't date in a huge age gap. I mean, am dating someone 9 years younger than me. So it's just, again, it's like If I had met him when he was like in that age range, I'd feel weird about it. But I met him when he was within my dating range, like the very end of it, but he was in it. So I've never had a boyfriend my entire life, and I'm turning 36 this year. You know something? I think it's really important to note that there is a lot more to life than like who you date or anything like that, and like building a life for yourself. And for in my experience, I found that the way that those things come to fruition and the way that they kind of end up with like the best results for myself is when I focus more on working on myself to be who I want to be in a relationship with someone, like how I want to be. What's the word I'm looking for? I think the THC is slowly starting to creep in. I don't feel stoned yet, but I think it's coming. Choo choo. Uh, no, but I think it's really important to remember that there's like a way better way I could be wording this if my brain was fucking working. But I don't think that that's anything to be like ashamed of, is really what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kayla. It's just different. I don't really have like a proper explanation off the cuff, you know? Yeah, my husband of 25 years is 6.5 years younger than me. We got married when he was 21 and I was 27. Um, I'm happy it worked out for you, though. Um, yeah, I'm also a victim. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kayla. I've come to peace with being alone. I'm just trying to survive and enjoy each day as it is. Hell yeah, I think you can make your own joy, your own peace. You know. Hey, oh no, I have another source. No, I haven't gotten any more willies at this time. Yeah, if you meet someone at some point, yay. If not, yay. Exactly. Yeah, there we go. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that if that's what you prefer. Everyone's ready for different points in their life. And when you want to, I'm sure you will meet new people when you want to. Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, we live in a very romantic, like, sex based society, you know? Like, so much of, I mean, if we want to get like real in the trenches of the conversation, so much of that can be entrenched with like, actually, Rosie, we don't need to go into the fucking patriarchy today. My point is, there's there's a lot of reasons that as a society we have a hyper focus on um like women's value in relationship to men, and um the very strict binary of those types of relationships, um as well as just needing like the societal push with entertainment and everything from movies and romance culture and all that. There's just so much more to life than that, and I think that's like, I think it's beautiful and wonderful and amazing, and I'm a lover girl through and fucking through. Y'all have seen me in a relationship for this past year, and yeah. But um it's not everything, you know? That's why, like, when I was single and I was sitting here on these YouTubes and I was saying over and over and over and over that I would rather die single and alone than accept a love I don't, than to accept a love that hurts me, than to accept um bare minimum, to accept someone who just tolerates me, to accept someone who mistreats me just because they show me attention. Like, I would rather die alone than go through that shit again. And I meant that every time I said it. And I held that standard for years of being single, and like eventually dating a little bit and meeting people after lots of healing from a past relationship and all that jazz. So it's just one of those things where ultimately I really love love. I love being in love. I love relationships. I love people being happy. But love is so much, it, love is so multifaceted in the ways in which it can be expressed. In the late 90s, I got married. When I got married, my marriage was fairly man dominated, like head of household shit. But after 20 years of marriage, he knows who's boss. Exactly. I choose to live for my animals. They have taught me more than any human ever could. Hell yeah, Nancy. Saddest part, I met his family and loved them. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Well, I don't know. I mean, that's one of those things where I feel like there's a potential for you guys to like reconnect as friends in the future or something. You know what I mean? Like, um, no bad blood, you know. No, lunch break is over. Have a good night. Thank you, cookbook. Just wondering what inspired you to do YouTube. I was 15 years old. I was over at a friend's house. She was someone I went to church with, and I was spending the night with her. And it was about 2007, and I had only ever really used YouTube to watch a cat video here or there. And this friend goes, "Oh my gosh, I have to show you this video." And she pulls up "Fred is Dead" by Shane Dawson. And Shane Dawson is obviously fucking just, I can't believe that people like him and James Charles still have platforms. It's just insane to me. Um, it baffles me. But, but, I was introduced to that video and I fell down the rabbit hole. I watched Wheezy Waiter, Vlog Brothers, loved Megan Tonjes. I was never really much into Smosh. Of course, Jenna Marbles. A lot of the affiliated people in those universes. Um, I lived and breathed YouTube for probably over a decade before I kind of had the relationship I have with it now. YouTube used to be my soul form, my main soul form of entertainment for a long time. I love Megan Tonjes. I I love Megan Tonjes so much. I respect her so much. She's off living her cutie little life now in like the woods somewhere in the Midwest after leaving Los Angeles. I listen to all of her podcasts. I paid for her Patreon for her podcast. Back when I was working my little office job, I would listen to her podcasts while I was typing away in between calls, reading my book. Because, like, I had a real cushy job that I lost when I had to move to Georgia in 2019, and I'm still mad about it. Um, but I couldn't transfer. It was bullshit. Anyway, it just sucked. It's just a shitty situation all around. But um, I'm so mad I lost that job. I had a really nice job. I was doing small business terminal technical support, and so sometimes there'd be a lot of time between calls, and also the job was so like easy. I could just sit there and do the troubleshooting while listening to a podcast. Like it was just great. I kind of just got to like vibe and work, and it was great. And so I in fact, because she gave all her Patreons like a nickname. So her nickname for me was, because it would just be like silly random shit. So she called me Rosie Jean So Tight, and I was her roommate podcast. I loved all her podcasts. Um, yeah, I was following her back when she went on the Ellen Show and met Adele and all that. She was um really inspirational to me. She was also just like kind of like friends with a ton of famous YouTubers and was just kind of like around too. Forgot how I found her. But she just has this incredible ability to give life advice, and she like kind of left it all behind, and she's just like, so she makes these homemade journals now that are gorgeous, and she just like she does these like different like up thrifting type things and sells them on Etsy. I'm dying to buy one of her journals. Like I'm dying to get one of her hand bound journals. Like I just they're so cool. She'll do like colored papers. She'll buy like vintage books from like bookstores for like a quarter and stuff, and she'll repurpose them into journals. And it's just like she's so cool. Anyway, I'll rant about her forever. Um Ellen left TV forever ago. Hey Edith. Yeah, I love her music as well. Love can sometimes find you when you least expect slash are not looking for it. Focus on yourself and enjoying life. It's important to love yourself in order to be loved properly. Agreed. If a man is really in love with you, he will show it every day and make every effort to be by your side as much as possible. Men are very direct in how they show your love feelings. I think some men, sure, totally. I mean, my boyfriend's very much like that, like every day. There's a reason who's bleeding followers. I must have missed something fancy. Um, oh, you're talking about James and Shane? Okay, yeah, real. Plus, people don't take into account this person you pick is responsible for your life. They also come with a family. You know the family before you put a ring on it. Yeah. I love my boyfriend so much. They really make me love myself even more. Yeah, no, that's the best kind of relationship to be in. I relate to that so much. But so yeah, I was like, I still like keep up with. Oh, it's Brittany's birthday. We'll have to head out. I turned 34 in 22 minutes. Happy almost birthday! So gonna have a bathtub, birthday hot tub. Can't talk. Birthday hot tub session to celebrate. Hell yeah! Have a great birthday, girly pop. Um, yeah. So there's a lot. I've watched so many YouTubers over the years that I have different opinions on. Like, I found I don't even remember what her name is right now. Like, she's got a different name because of where she's ended up in life. But I found her when she was Supreme Banana. I think I was watching her channel when she was like, did she start her channel at 16 or 18? I don't remember. She was young. And she was just like this very like kind of like straight edge vegan YouTuber. And then like one day she started taking vocal lessons and she started pursuing her dream of being a musician. And like I watched her like go through these different relationships with these guys, to starting music lessons to like coming out as a lesbian, I think, or just queer in general. And then like she became like a grunge like screamo artist, and she's like completely found herself in this like new world and new life. I still keep up with her sometimes on Instagram because she's so interesting. So, I love it when I find channels like when they're really small and you kind of can just like, and especially like if they blow up or like you find them like kind of at the beginning of their come up. Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember Joanne Cedia? Oh God, what's her name? She kind of left YouTube because she had a lot of like allergy issues and she had a really severe skin disorder, so she stopped making videos. But um, I'm about to head out. I can be a right little shit, but you've always been nice to me in chat, Rosie. So thank you for that. Have a good night. You too, Banzy. Listen, you treat me with respect. I'll match your energy, right? Like even if you don't particularly like me, like I can still have a conversation with you if you can treat me like a person, you know? If you're not just being accusatory and nasty or like purposefully judging up shit, right? I was an OG Nikocado viewer back in the vegan days. I think I came in right as he left the vegan days. I used to unironically watch him. It was I used to watch him like up until it was like not long after the period of time he started like engaging in kind of like he kind of made this like hybrid mukbang drama content for a while, and he had like he kind of got addicted, I think, to like the high of the views and attention he would get until things started kind of really blowing up in his face, and then that's when he pivoted into the really crazy shit that was a little less like involving of other people. But he would make those videos. What's that Veronica girl's name? Him, that beef between her and him, and then of course the fucking crazy Stephanie Sue shit and all that. Yeah, no. At some point along the way, I was like, okay, no, thank you. This is too much. And then it got disgusting when he was like fetishizing the CPAP and all that shit, and DV with his ex. I don't know. Um, but yeah, he did some really gross stuff for views that I just don't align with me. Um, but it got very problematic real quick. Yeah, yeah. In the beginning, he wasn't like that though. But yeah, when you become all about views and all that, it'll just change who you are. It's important to. I never want to be like that. I never want to be the kind of person that's like obsessed with views and follower accounts and stuff. That's just so. I'm not saying that he is or isn't like that. Fancy, thank you. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for the super chat. Look out for yourself. Will do. I appreciate the support. So, yeah. Um, you know what? I'm just chatting. I'm having fun. I don't have to do everything in every live. It's fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. I could just be laying in bed scrolling on my phone, but I'd rather hang out with y'all. That's why I was because I realized I was like kind of in a good mood. I was like, oh hey, because my headspace was not good this morning. I actually was like, I'm at, earlier when I was talking to my boyfriend, I was like, oh, um, I'm not going live today. Like my headspace, no good. But like within the hour before I went live, I kind of a lot of stuff's happened today, and I'm kind of just a little wired, I think. So I'm trying to turn it into like good energy, because I need to take a break from all the stuff I was like hyper focusing on and stressing out about for hours today. Um, been having to do like a lot of research and just making a lot of decisions that have a lot of things to consider. Um, I'm glad you're in a better headspace. I've been in pain all day and my AC broke last night. Oh no, Lavina. I don't know if you were here when I was telling you, like, that happened to my boyfriend today. I hope they get yours figured out fast. What body cam footage? I have no control. Alright. I didn't say anything about body cam footage. So I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Whatever. No, I know. I posted something on X. I just don't know what you're talking about. Because I didn't say anything about that. Rosie, I must know who is on your list of celebrity crushes. Please share. I really don't have many celebrity crushes. And also, I'm really bad. Yeah, I don't check that stuff, Kendra. I don't know. I don't. And those people probably I either have blocked or have me blocked. So I don't know. I don't know, Lavina. I don't know. And I won't be following up on it. So anyway, yeah. I mean, I just found out right now, so it's just another invasion of my privacy for entertainment. I'm not lying about anything. Thankfully, our AC is really good, Edith. We got it replaced a while ago. Can you clarify charmingly awkward? Oh, that post? No one ever sent it to me. Someone in a comment said it was me referencing my mom in past tense when I was watching Robin Hood or something. I haven't seen it. Like, I don't engage with the person that I guess posted that post. Sounds like to me it either like I was fucking just talking in the wrong tense, which I do sometimes, or I was like recalling a memory. So it really seems like a nothing burger. They were just like trying to freak me out and gaslight me while I was live, and unfortunately it worked a little bit. Why is everyone so nosy with everyone's business? Like, people reserve the right to their own privacy. Yeah, they don't care. They get enjoyment out of violating my privacy. It makes them feel powerful in their meaningless lives. It is what it is. I haven't lied, so I'm not worried. Hello. Yeah, I know, Tobians. That's what I'm saying. Seriously. I'm in the mood for pizza bagels. Do we have pizza? Do we have bagels? Let's find out. I'm in the mood for a pizza bagel. It's gonna take 2,000 years to make one. Also, I think I need to go grab a pepperoni from the freezer. Because it's frozen. Shocker. Because other than what time is it? Okay, it's not too late. My brother's also still awake. I wish we could have a cozy movie stream. Ooh, that would be fun. Um, I'm going to. I also forgot. I have I actually have a thing of Italian sausage I need to cook up. So I'm gonna do that right now. Because I can also chop up an onion, and I think I might still have some diced frozen bell peppers in the freezer. I think I do. Bitch. At that point, I should have just bust out a pizza crust. Shit. Yeah. chocolate. I mean, I might still do pizza bagels, but we'll see. Hello. I'm here to sleep. Hi, Emily. Oh, hey. I've got a breakfast balloon here. Where are you? Ha ha! Look it. I have a list diced ham. I don't think I wrote that down on my list. Ooh, no, I know what I want to use that for. Okay. Oh, shut up. Here it is. I want to defrost this chicken. I forgot to write on it. That my mom never forgets to do that. That was all me. Alright, so we'll move that up here. And then, Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna fry this up. I am gonna actually, I think I might just do sausage tonight because the pepperoni isn't defrosted. So, I think I might just do sausage tonight, but I got a bunch of stuff for pizza. Oh, I need a frying pan. Let me set that up. What movie did you just watch? Oh, it's already 2 a.m. Shit. No, I'm actually not. I actually just decided. I just realized I downsized it. I'm just gonna make some, cook this up. before it gets later in the night. Not a mushroom girly. My alpha cat loves to eat pepperoni and sausage off pizza. I have to pick it off for him. I never get to have any. Nice. But I did grab this stuff just because I was thinking about it. But I'm gonna cook this up. I'm making a spaghetti ramen recipe I saw. Ooh, how do you do that? No, I never wake him up. No, he's awake right now. His normal bedtime is around 3 a.m. That's his routine. That's a lot of alcohol there, Goji. Did you have any water with it? I think you should drink some water. Alcohol is a dehydrator. And if you're gonna drink, that's your prerogative, but definitely pair water with it. Yeah, please drink water because that's pretty irresponsible to not do that. Please drink some water. This is Italian sausage. This would be weird in a breakfast burrito. Love the late night vibes. That's all I wanted to say. Back to lurking. Hey, BT. Thank you. Do everything mostly the same. I'm using bulldog carbonara and adding half of the packets to ground beef and marinara sauce. Interesting. Oh no, it sounds like someone's having a late night party. It's 5 a.m. somewhere. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, am I right? It took me a second to answer what you were saying. Yeah, the THC's starting to creep in, folks. And I'm a little tired, so. But I'm going to cook this up because I need to do this, so this is actually good. What do you hate, Goji? Hey, Goji. We're not doing negative self-talk in my chat, mister. You shared some concerning information, so I'm gonna ask you to drink some water and like take a minute, please. Thank you. Wellington, Florida. Ooh, I don't even know where that is. I'm gonna wait. Well, oh, this is pretty hot actually. We're gonna full send it. Okay, Goji. To put it bluntly, I'm a little uncomfortable with the level of inebriated you clearly are. So I'm gonna go ahead and mute you for the night. I wish you well. You're welcome to come back when you're less inebriated. Time out. 24 hours. So. Yeah, sorry, Jem. He wasn't gonna, or they weren't gonna answer anyway. But I wish them well. But they were being pretty drunk. Yes, I want to go to the discount store again soon. I was thinking about that today. That is on the agenda. I should have grabbed my meat masher. Damn it. Master meat. Yeah. There's a lot of people like that, and it can be triggering to some people, and like I just I don't want that. I didn't want that energy. I didn't want someone talking about how much they hate themselves, and like I try to be respectful about it, but I don't think that's necessary, DK. I don't need to. I would not need to shop restaurant wholesale. I don't know if there's any near me. I mean, I have seen like Costco versions of those that seem interesting. Like they have like different stuff, kind of. I mean, I do the Sam's Club stuff. So if it's the same as like a Sam's Club or a Costco, but just like geared with different stuff towards restaurants, I'd check it out. Like there might be some really cool things or really good deals on certain things, but I don't know if it would be worth like a whole what do you ever call it? I mean, I get depressed because I have MDD. The real question isn't, am I depressed because I'm fat? It's, am I fat because I'm depressed? That's the real question. I'm depressed most of the time, but I laugh a lot too. Yeah, man, Robin Williams, Robin Williams effect. So the happiest people can be the most depressed, right? Like, or the happiest perceived people. Whew. What's Hail Mary about? What is that? You're good, Jim. This smells really good, which is exciting. I've just never had Jimmy Dean's Italian sausage before. It smells good though. Normally when I make pizza bagels, I make two. I think tonight I'm gonna make one, and I'm just gonna pair it with some cheesy broccoli. But I love me. I also specifically love me a um the color of these nails. Sometimes I can't. Oh, it's the light reflecting on it. I was like, is there something under my nails? But Robin Williams did it because he was terminally ill and declining, not because he's depressed. Just letting you know. That's all. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. That's right. Yeah. How do I have all this energy? Honest to God, all I've done here for the past 90 minutes is sit and like get up a couple times. So I did have a definite like energy swing earlier at the front of the live. Yeah, I miss Robin Williams too. He was such an amazing person. I hope he found peace in heaven. Me too. I miss when like Jim Carrey was in his like acting prime. I still like Jim Carrey, but I just like was watching Bruce Almighty with my boyfriend a couple weeks back, and I was just thinking to myself, like, man, like I just remember being a teen, a kid, like in my early adult years, and a kid, like watching Jim Carrey movies, and like I'm obsessed with Jim Carrey's version of The Grinch, and have been. That's like one of my ultimate top favorite Christmas movies. I was severely disappointed this year with the lack of Grinch videos during Christmas. I was very upset. Um, yeah, I miss him so much. Like, I still think he's a cool dude, and I hope he's happy and thriving and vibing. But he is a phenomenal comedic actor. Hey, bud. Would you be offended if tonight I opened the croissants to try them, or do you want to try it first since you bought it? By all means, okay, thank you. Oh, do you need any water or anything, or your retainer? Okay, you should normally grab it before you go to bed. Sorry. Good night. Your retainer for your teeth. No. You normally drink some water and put your retainer in before bed. I can hear you. You're good. I was sorry. I was just surprised. He normally just has a very specific routine, so I was just asking. That is very polite and respectful that you asked permission if he would share snacks. Yeah, he said it was cool, but they weren't opened yet, so I was just like double checking, like, can I open it like tonight? Because sometimes I would care about something like that, and he's super like low maintenance with all that kind of stuff. Like in our house, it's one of those things where like unless it's like someone brings in leftovers from takeout or like a very specific special item, expensive item, like specialty item, as long as you're not like finishing someone's last thing or like being obnoxious and taking way more than a fair share, we all just gotta share everything, and like we don't care, like we're all family. It's very like kumbaya in that way. um are you a lot older than your brother? Just 2 years. I never really got into friends because um you're so odd. Anyway, oh yeah, I need to watch the Truman Show. It's been forever. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of like verify that with him since since he walked out. But yeah, we're not gonna like, you know what I mean? Like, I just find it like so strange how people, not like anyone in the comments right now, but how certain people just like fixate on that kind of shit. To me, it just like confuses me because my family and I, we're not petty with each other. We're family. You know, all of us just want like peace and quiet. Like we're all tired. We all just want to get along. So, like we just keep things fair. And I'm grateful of a family that I can like trust in that, because so many people have family members that are just like so easy and quick to like take advantage or like, do shitty things to each other. And my family, we're not like, we don't do that to each other. We're not just like fucking each other over just because we feel like it, like that's just, I'm kind of going on a much deeper rant outside of snacks now. Wait, you mean to tell me siblings who live in the same household share items? I know, crazy take, great cheesing. I'm cool with sharing, just don't eat. something. Yeah, it's like that's the thing. It's like if my brother bought something, I'm not gonna finish it. Good night. My mom loves Chick-fil-A. She eats there like all the time. She was talking about it a lot. Like normally she buys them and brings the sandwiches and brings them over to my dad in her way because they travel really well. She's obsessed with Chick-fil-A. I'm so happy y'all have a good relationship as siblings. I cannot stand my brother. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. Respecting your family members is very important. Having a respectful and close, loving bond is wonderful. It is the best. Sadly, not everyone has that. No fault of theirs. Exactly. Yeah, you don't choose blood, you know? And a lot of work has gone into what my family's dynamic currently is. You know, I was actually reflecting on something today because I was referencing something. So I saw a trauma specialist in Omaha who's just she's the reason I'm alive. And um, Jake, I'm just gonna say this like plainly. I'm not. I used to be someone who was very like bordering on moral grandstanding about the Chick-fil-A boycotting, the different boycotts, the McDonald's, all that. Like I still boycott McDonald's because that's what I believe is right. For me, I'm of the camp of like if I were to eat at Chick-fil-A, I don't really advertise it and I don't do it very often if I'm going to. And it's not one of my top picks because of a lot of reasons that I think are valid. And I don't think it's something I want to promote either. But I'm of the point where like I used to be more like that moral grandstanding when it came to the different boycotts. And I've kind of come to the point where like I feel like everyone has a right to boycott what they feel is necessary, and any action is better than zero action. And so I've just kind of stopped talking about boycotting and all of that stuff because I already deal with so much divisiveness on a day to day basis, and um, I don't want to sit here and talk about like those types of controversial topics that are now like years and years old and rehash them over and over again because I already have to deal with so much of that, not only in my personal life, but just with the general like vendetta of a lot of the eyes that are on me. And so ultimately, like I'm of the camp of like do whatever the fuck you gotta do. And like I believe in harm reduction over anything. So is as long as you are doing whatever you feel comfortable doing, that's up to you. You've been in my chat all fucking live about this topic. I don't really want to talk about it, but at this point, I feel like I have to because you're just inundating the topic. I don't think it's something that like is is something I'm able to put my energy into at this time. Is like all that type of stuff. I think it's important. I think there's a lot of validity to it. I think that I practice it in certain aspects in my life, but everybody has their own different needs. Like I participated in the Amazon sale today. Like we live in a fascist, consumeristic, capitalistic society. It is what it is. We all just have to do our best. And I've kind of grown on my opinion on that versus how I talked about it a couple of years ago. Or maybe even last year, honestly. I don't remember, to be fair. Um, but I think it's just one of those things where, like, my family eats there. Sometimes we have sauce packets here. It's just not that serious. That's how I feel about it. I've been live for almost 100 minutes. I just hit 100 minutes. So I don't think it's something promoting. I'm not gonna come on. I mean, I don't take like fast food on my channel anyway. I'm not gonna come on here doing all that, but I'm not gonna waste a sauce packet when I have it. You know. And also, there's sweet spices. Sriracha's real good. But I've never had another sauce like it. Fucking love it. But I really don't think their food is super special, and it's not something I am interested in like advertising. So I think like even talking about it is giving it more attention than I want to give it. You know, aren't Amish people known for being problematic? I have no idea. I try to only shop at Black businesses, but I still visit franchises where Black youth work. Hell yeah, I think supporting Black-owned business is like super important. I love when I have the opportunity to do that. 100%. I mean, I'm a big small business person, like period. Like I like supporting small businesses over corporations in any opportunity that you're able to. It's just difficult for a lot of like people who have lower income or lesser access to certain resources and stuff. Like, I miss having a car. Unless you're planning to, okay, got you. Got you. Everything in corporate America is built and based on immoral values, greed, and using and abusing employees. There's no way to avoid it unless you turn it on. Oh, okay. So what she's saying, Sherry, or what they're saying, Sherry, is like basically unless you go Amish, you can't avoid corporations. Like as in you're complete anti-technology, rejecting all of that. Yeah. I mean, everyone's cell phones is tied to an evil corporation. Everyone's digital devices are powered to make, you know what I mean? And I've just reached a level I feel like where I think I'm not saying boycotting doesn't work. I'm not saying boycotting isn't good. I believe those things are true. But we all have our fucking lives and vices and battles to pick. And I wish I could go back and talk to like 23-year-old social justice warrior Rosie and help her understand that a little better, to have some more nuance in the conversations that I was having back then, you know, and even, you know, in recent years. Like I don't want to support McDonald's for a long list of reasons. I don't want to support Starbucks for a long list of reasons. But I've gotten to the point where I've realized like I don't want to spend my time talking about it all the time, you know? I met some Amish teens 40 years ago and they were kind and welcoming. Their stores make amazing quality products. I wish the Amish live where I live. Yeah, we have a brand that's sold a lot in this area of Florida. Um, so it's harder than ever now to avoid horrible people because our world is ruled by these evil corporations. Yeah. It is impossible to boycott all the bad corporate companies. It would eliminate everything. Like the iPhone I'm using, the platform that pays me. You know what I mean? Like, which battle is more important and why? Right? So I've come to the realization that that is just a personal discerning thing. That's just kind of where I've landed on that. So. That's my point, right? I feel like I've reached a level of growth on that topic in a way. But because I want to make it clear, I'm not saying boycotting is ineffective or bad. I think it is. And well, for me, Starbucks and McDonald's is also about the union busting, especially with Starbucks, the um, the Palestine, the fact that like they price gouge like crazy for crap quality. And so there's like a list of reasons, like several reasons that I boycott them. And if I lived alone, if I lived in a situation where I wasn't around people eating Chick-fil-A, I probably wouldn't eat it at all. But it's something that I sometimes eat now. And it's just not something I like to spend my money on very often. So. Right. We can also try our best as consumers to shop small business. Exactly. Yeah. Within what's financially reasonable for you. 100%. I would rather support the person with the family than the corporation with no soul. I feel like that's a pretty reasonable take. You know? I don't feel like I'm grandstanding. You brought it up. I'm just stating I don't eat there. I don't go there. Dutch Bros is better than Starbucks, and I don't want to spend my money there. And I think just like how you don't want to spend your money at Chick-fil-A, I respect that. So the corporations also employ hundreds of millions of people. Well, they don't pay them enough. So I'd rather put my money towards people over corporations. I love supporting small businesses. They give the best, honest products, always give them great reviews, and they tend to have a lot more soul and a lot higher quality when they're made with real love and passion. I'd also rather support a business that is actively facing the hardships of the society rather than big corporations that get everything handed to them all the time with all the tax breaks and everything. Absolutely. I just don't respect anyone that bootlegs. I just don't respect anyone that bootlegs. That mentality, the capitalist mentality, I'll never understand. I've just kind of come to that understanding of myself. Bootlickers. Ugh. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I don't got time. Ugh. Bootlickers are the worst. Ugh. Not me ruining my own mood. You know what I didn't do? I didn't check for bagels. That's a rookie move in this house because my brother lives here. 1 second. Oh, fingers crossed I have some bagels, guys. Oh no. Levi. Damn. Now the question is, am I down bad enough for a pizza bagel if I want to use a cranberry flavored bagel that doesn't taste like cranberries? This is my only option for pizza bagels. There was 3 bagels. I thought there would be at least 1 left. Wait, is it literally right here? Oh, bitch, it's right here. Okay, crisis averted. Thank God. Oh, can you imagine? There's 1 left. Oh, thank you. I'm not having that conversation with you, Pixels. We're not going to meet eye to eye on that. Not use his croissants. That's crazy. Yeah, we are slowly starting to become the Hunger Games. Yeah. No, I didn't block him. I don't even think there's any mods right now. No, I didn't block. Oh no, he just hasn't commented again. Yeah, no, you're not blocked. Yeah. We were just talking. He didn't say he wasn't being disrespectful. That's what I'm saying. He wasn't being disrespectful. We don't have to agree. Exactly. I didn't ask him malice. Exactly. Oh, I have no reason to block him. A lot of people think I just like block any and everyone. No, I block disrespect. No, why the fuck did I just make that face? Let's see. I need everyone to pray for me that I sleep tonight because God, I need some sleep. I was doing really good too. In fact, I jinxed myself like a day or two ago, thinking to myself, man, I've been doing pretty good recently. And then boom, next day, I was like, God damn. Never get too comfortable. Never get too comfortable. Ooh. No, I'm gonna have the croissant. I don't need popcorn. Let's have a little croissant instead. Yeah. Popcorn just sounded really good out of nowhere. Yeah, I sleep a lot better with a full stomach. My trans best friend drinks Starbucks 2 to 3 times a day. She's addicted to the coffee. She tells me the servers are so kind to her and have given her special gifts throughout the years. She tips too. I'm glad that she has a positive experience. I had a best friend who was a Starbucks manager for like 6 years. That was like years ago though. Oh wait, what? Did I think the cheesy broccoli is in the other freezer. I need to put some of this shit in the big freeze. I also need a spaghetti sauce. Okay, I need spaghetti sauce, I need cheese, I got sausage, and I need cheesy broccoli, and I need my cheddar cheese. Okay. I found something. I was gonna make kettle corn, but then I found this. So I think I'm gonna get a little bowl of this. This shit's so good, by the way. My brother's obsessed with this. He hasn't had it, though. Or he had a phase where he was eating it. I don't know if he still's in that phase. So this has been here since my mom bought it. So. Oh, what am I doing? Perfect. I smell a little bit anyway, because this stuff's a lot. God, I love wearing fake nails. I feel more like myself. And you know, navigating my pain flare while I had fake nails wasn't like crazy. Grateful for that. Oh, shit, broccoli. Oh, hello. Thank you for the super chat. 1 second. So, yeah, not a cheesy broccoli, but I have cauliflower, carrots, and broccoli. Where's my seasoning? Oh, it's right in front of my face. Cool. Ugh. Okay. It's not Pop-Tart, it's popcorn. So, it's cheddar cheese and caramel. Just a little nibble. Yeah, they don't hit the same as an adult. But the Girl Scout ones were shockingly good. Yeah, this is surprisingly really good. It sounds weird, but I also got a really good ratio. I hate when it's more caramel than cheddar. This is not sugar-free now. Oh yeah, we got some QB mayo in the fridge. This is a vibe. It's not sugar-free, which is why I'm portion controlling it. This was a little more caramel corn, I think. We're only by like a few. I love kettle corn popcorn. Oh my god. The Publix brand is so fire. Yeah, I really have to be in the mood for it too. I like the saltiness that cuts it though. I'm really picky about anything related to caramel. Like, I'm really not like sold on that. I tend to actually avoid it in a lot of situations, except like I like Snickers, obviously. Well, I mean, when's the last time I had a Snickers? I don't know about obviously, but I like Snickers. And I'm in the mood for a little bit of this. Ooh, it smells like a. This smells really good for a jarred. We're just gonna do sausage. I don't need to do all that extra shit tonight. I'm just not good. Listen, okay, Lacey, listen, bro. Yes, if you've never had a Lunchable as a child and you try a Lunchable today, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this Play-Doh ass shit doing in front of me, right? But there's something so nostalgic for me about a pepperoni pizza classic Lunchable. I'm talking no Capri Sun, no Crunch Bar, none of that shit. Just pepperoni, mozzarella, none of that fucking cheddar shit. We don't do just cheese ones around here. Not around these parts. Cheddar cheese does not belong on any pizza. Strong food opinion. We are living. We are not laughing. We are not loving cheddar cheese on pizza. I will. I will not eat pizza before I eat pizza with cheddar cheese on it. I don't care if you put barbecue sauce and pulled pork, mac and cheese, or whatever the fuckity fuck you're putting on your fucking pizza. It does not need cheddar. No, I'm not. I found a plain one. I was like, desperate times call for desperate measures. But thank God, no, this is regular. See, there's no like red spot. I mean, okay, yeah, there's like sauce spots, but there's no like cranberries in the bread. I was a little stressed. I was a little concerned, but everything's okay. I don't know. I can't remember if I've ever tried microwaving them. I think it just makes it worse for me because for me it's 1000% nostalgia. No, Cook, you're not blocked. Why would you be blocked? I haven't seen a lot of chats because, to be fair, I'm stoned. But yeah, okay. We're making some broccoli and carrots and cauliflower. I don't know how I feel about carrots and cheese, but we're gonna try it. And then if I really don't fuck with it, I just won't eat the carrots. But cauliflower and broccoli with cheese is really good. I don't know if I've ever had a Mama Celeste pizza. Ooh, rolled up like a burrito. Oh, so it's like one of those cheap pizza, like rectangle pizzas, kind of. Yeah, I think there's this TikToker I watch, this trans guy. He's got this really cool, like hilarious, like I think the son's probably like 10, 12, like limited verbal child, and he just does like really funny, crazy stuff. But one of his safe foods for like the longest time that used to be talked about a lot was, I think, that brand of pizza. If not that brand, I think it was something close. But I think his name's Nick, the TikToker. Yeah, I like the I've had I really liked when I was like I had a little phase years ago of the what do you call it? What I was talking about. This is my dinner, guys. My sleep schedule's a little fucked up. If we're going super basic, it's fucking late as fuck. I'm not trying that hard vibe. But I did cook up some meat that needed to get cooked, so it's a little productive. I have not made a sausage pizza bagel in like God, I don't even know how long. I don't know how I feel about the texture of this. Am I being bougie, girl? Probably. I'm just gonna load up the sausage. Just do a few tablespoons. Well, not like measuring tablespoons, just spoons that sit on tables holding food, you know. So I guess you could just say spoonful. I like the purple burritos. I think they're the beef and bean. Hey, can you not be rude about my food, Jem? It's just ground sausage. That's kind of rude. Saying it looks like that, like that's like I'm about to eat, bro. Like, that's kind of rude. Thank you. Next up. Yeah, that's enough. Well, I just meant it felt weird, but like sometimes I just don't want to like feel nauseous. But okay, fair enough. That's a fair point. It was just like when I was squeezing it, it felt wrong. Because when you buy like ground, like in the pack ground, um, Italian sausage, it doesn't. It holds itself together better. I guess is the best way I can explain it. Guess my dinner. So this is just steamed veggies, some seasoning, and some cheddar cheese, which I prefer to do this with already sauced veggies just because it's a shortcut. Like, I'm not making an actual cheese sauce, and I prefer a cheese sauce vibe to just melted cheese. But we are improvising with low effort. Gotcha. Thank you. No worries, Jen. That just kind of made me go like, ah. Yu-Gi-Oh! What a throwback. I had this bitchin' ass Red Eyes Black Dragon deck. The first guy I ever ended up dating, we bonded and like played Yu-Gi-Oh! Together in like the library in high school. And I saved up. I was into it for a bit. Also, fun fact about me: at one point in my history, I was a Discord mod for a Pokemon Go server. True story. It's 3 a.m. in Florida. Blue Eyes Red Dragon for the win. Nah, I was a Red Eyes Black Dragon girl. Attack on Titan is your favorite anime? Cool. For a long, long time, my favorite anime was Usagi Drop, like just the original animation. I think someone told me something recently that had me concerned. I don't remember what that information was, but I watched it like a long time ago. I just watched it randomly, isolated. I just loved the animation style. I love the storyline and the simplicity. I like Attack on Titan. I watched a lot of like Inuyasha growing up. Did watch a good bit of Dragon Ball Z, but I didn't like follow the whole storyline. Same with like Naruto. I never got into One Piece. Used to have a friend who was like obsessed with One Piece. Um, yeah, Fullmetal Alchemist, the original. I watched that one a lot growing up. I was a heavy Toonami kid. Like my sister was obsessed with anime to the nth degree, and like we used to like set up our VHS tape to record like Toonami and adults like the some of the early Adult Swim hours where it was like for Inuyasha like stuff like that, anything that was playing back then, and like so we would go to bed and then we would be able to watch it the next morning because I'm a '90s kid, and that's how we did it before DVR. And yeah, to age myself, I'm that's crazy to think about. Yeah, Red Eyes Black Dragon. Yeah, we watched a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. I watched some a good amount of Pokemon. I used to be really into anime too, but had to stop watching and engaging with the community due to all the misogyny. Yeah, I was never like a weeb. Like I've been friends with a lot of weebs, but I was with a lot of the weeby types, you know. And I let that cool for a little bit. I did not consider the fact that I'm eating bagels covered in cheese with veggies covered in cheese. I kind of regret my life decisions right now. Seriously considering heating up some of my spicy carrots. I just didn't want spicy. I don't want spicy with my pizza bagels. I would destroy that cheese, yeah. There's just a lot of cheese, dog. Hmm. Cover the popcorn in cheese too? Hell no. You're funny for that one though. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, strawberry. Yeah, I agree. Spicy wouldn't be good. It's not what I want. I don't like spicy marinara vibes. Like, I know some people like that. Like, I don't like spicy marinara pizza, pasta, none of that. I don't like spice with pizza unless it's like a chicken bacon ranch with hot sauce kind of vibe, or like ranch and hot sauce are involved in the situation. But yeah, oh yeah, brother. I think I'm ready to go to bed. Well, go to bed, as in eat, go vibe. Oh yeah, Rayo's is awesome. It's very expensive, but it's an amazing jarred sauce, especially if you're like the type of person who's like tracking your macros or things like that. Like it's really good. I think they got bought out by a bigger company, right? Didn't they change the recipe so like it tastes different? I don't think it's bad, right? Like it's not it's still good. I think they changed the recipe at one point though. I'm gonna try these veggies. Let me see how I feel about these veggies. So I might just skip the veggies altogether and just eat the bagel and go to bed. Let's see. I'm gonna try. These are soggy as fuck. Ugh. Yeah, my sleep schedule got a little screwy the past 2 days. They're not the worst. I'm gonna eat some of this before the bagel. It's pretty good. This is okay. It's just, I prefer just the broccoli and cheese, I think. Carrots and cheese suck. Ugh. Okay, I'm not eating this. Ew. But yeah, it's broccoli and cauliflower. Cool. There's a lot of carrots in here. Oh, what the fuck? This is an expensive mistake. Alright, I'm not doing this again. Actually, no, I think I got this at the discount store. This is not an expensive mistake, but it's a mistake. But now I know I don't like carrots and cheese. Do not recommend. There's just a restaurant in LA. That's cool. Ooh, chicken bacon ranch frozen pizza with the great value version of Chick-fil-A sauce. Interesting. It's kind of like a sweet aioli, right? Chick-fil-A sauce. Just me and my veggies vibing. This is really liquidy. I think next time I need to drain some of the water. It's like, I hate that. I'm really nervous about Thursday. Smoky honey mustard. Oh, okay. Half the bag is carrots. That sucks for me. But that's going in the trash. I'm not eating that. No way at home. Who knew carrots and cheese were so bad? I got you, Nicolette. Yeah, my brother eats that sauce all the time. Hell yeah. Hopefully you've cooled enough. So ain't trying to die. Honestly, hot take. I prefer microwave pizza bagels over air fried. I prefer it when it's softer. I like my cheese. I like my cheese. No, I like my cheese really gooey and like string pulley. I don't want my cheese like crunchy or crispy. And especially with pizza bagels, that tends to happen more in the air fryer. They're not bad in the air fryer. I prefer it this way. Which I know is kind of a hot take in the modern age of air fryers, but see what I mean? Cheese pull's great. Cheers. This is really good Italian sausage. I actually don't mind the texture. It just felt different in my fingers. I actually really like this. It's probably like 3 something in the morning right now. Yeah, 3:01. Let's break over 30 minutes. Is not enough time. Have a good night, guys. Have a good night. Book. Cook the book. Sorry. My life's gonna be ending shortly. I'm gonna go lay down like, as soon as I'm done eating. I'm just gonna pivot topics real hard for a second. Nice, Shari. It's your birthday. Congratulations, gamer girl. I just want to say, I just want to brag for a second. I'm just so happy in my relationship. In like a really deep way. I've just never felt supported like this in my life. And I'm really fucking grateful. There's a lot I'd like to say, but to kind of expand on that. But I just want to say that, like, I've spent so much of my lived experience feeling like isolated and alone. And there's been times where I haven't felt that way, of course, but like in this present stage of life, with the insanity of the things that happen, I'm just really, really, really grateful to be loved by someone who's like such a phenomenal fucking person. I don't know. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but I did. I really want to see him. Long distance has its challenges, but even in the hardest moments, I don't question it for a moment because I know everything's going to work out exactly how it needs to. I might go eat my mozzarella ball in my fridge like an apple. Yeah, happy birthday, gamer girl. Stain remover. Right now I just have water on me. Oh yeah. Mozzarella ball makes me want some Baby Bells. Yeah. My brother loves Baby Bells. I just don't like cold, excuse me. I just don't like cold cheese like that. I just spent 10 hours in the ER. I won't get into it, but it was a shit show. Oh my God. Well, I'm glad you're out. I hope you're doing okay. What a crazy way to start your birthday. My goodness. Oh, I hope the rest of your birthday has lots of peace, love, joy, happiness, and good vibes. And that you get exactly what you want for your day. I love my birthday when I can just be like, it's my day. I can just, whatever I want. We're doing it. It's happening. We're vibing. Within reason. You're so positive and kind. Aw, thank you. Aw, thanks, Rini. Thanks, guys. And members, there is a chance I may end up doing a pre-recorded content instead of a live this week. So just heads up. That's gonna depend a lot on how the next 3 days go. It still could be a live, to be honest, but just a general heads up for this week's itinerary. Um, if I have the time in between certain, oh, I forgot shit I need to do. Hold on. I'm stuck in my tooth. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Okay, got it. Sorry, that was impolite of me, but hell yeah. I'm glad I had the broccoli and cauliflower first because I already feel pretty full. Shit. That's what Fireball will do for you. Red velvet basically is chocolate cake, but isn't chocolate cake. It's like, I think it originally was like dyed by beets or something, but hell yeah, brother. Right. I'm gonna pull this shit away. Throwing away them nasty ass carrots. Ooh. Those carrots almost ruined my day. That's being very dramatic and not true, but I'm glad I cooked up that Italian sausage finally. I'm gonna finish this little bit of popcorn. I love angel food cake. Mmm. You know what we do have room for though? We're gonna find room for uh a little croissant with some glaze on it. Not usually. I have phases because insomnia is a bitch. I'm in a bit of an insomniatic phase. Well, why can't you just have chocolate cake with cream cheese frosting if you want cream cheese frosting on your chocolate cake? Just because society says you can't. No, I'm just teasing. Okay. I'm gonna put some of this shit away real quick. I want to try one of these croissants. I'm gonna blame it on the munchies. Hola. I don't speak Spanish. I don't know why I just said that in Spanish. Oh yeah, I didn't use this for food. I used it for something else. I just sat it on the plate. Hell yeah. These, oh my god. These are just their croissants with their glaze from their glazed donuts on it. Shut the fuck. I did not need to know this existed, Levi. Oh no. Oh hell yeah. Okay, so then perfect. Hell yeah. 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 Cut the cameras, cut the cameras. This is good. Honestly, it's good. I would prefer a glazed donut or a croissant over this. I'm gonna enjoy it. This is good. Personally, I feel like the glaze works better on a donut. And just like eating, you see how like messy it is. Um, I just, and maybe it's just because I'm kind of a purist when it comes to certain things. When it comes to certain things. No, it's not sugar free. I'm not eating sugar free right now. I love an apple fritter though. This is kind of like it kind of tastes like an apple fritter without the apple, which is also again, it's just like it's missing something. Like, if I had this with, like, ooh, Rosie, don't be getting ideas, girl. Just saying, like, my homemade apple pie puree in, like, a little, like, cup with this just, like, on top. Fire. Or not puree, like apple compote. This is really good. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, I'm going to eat this. This is delicious. Of course it is. Yeah, it has the Krispy Kreme crunchy glaze vibe. Which, if you've never had Publix, like, their bakery is phenomenal. Hot take, their donuts are better than Krispy Kreme. Yeah, I have my appetite for sure, but I'm also stoned right now. So there's that. But that's about balance, man. I'm ready to go to bed. I hope y'all have a good night. I hope y'all are vibing and thriving. I've still done a lot tonight. I haven't worn that shirt in a hot minute either. I need to grab my nail brush. Get under these nails again. I can't stand shit under my nails. It just drives me crazy. Oh shit. Brownies sound so freaking good. Yeah, he got some caramel ones, but I know shit like that's his favorite. So I'm not even that interested, but two. I'm not even gonna ask him. Wash my hands real quick. By the way, I've already had like multiple nails pop off. I've had to reattach my nails 4 times, and I think one of them was twice. And I'm irritated because I didn't wet my hands for a very long time. You really ate a whole pizza at 3 a.m. Are you just like willfully stupid for fun? Because I can't relate to that. Anyway, watch. What? It's just lifted. I think it might be the nails themselves. I'll be testing that theory in the future. Um, because Curve glue has like rave reviews by thousands of people, not just like influencers and shit. So, or the Curve Life nail glue, like the fuck, dog. This is bothering me. There's something stuck in there. There we go. Got it. Nerd. 24 hours is the recommendation, and you might have missed some skin off your nails. I use curve glue. Okay. To be fair, it was a pizza bagel. It did not. No, it didn't, Lacey. It's literally a pizza bagel with cheese and sausage on it. What's your favorite thing to make? Probably a ribeye. Um, yeah, that's lifting too. That's lifting. I just don't understand. I had to keep my nails short, otherwise I accidentally hurt my pets when I pet them. Yeah. Yeah, I only get like short acrylics. I can't. These are a little long. Not long's not the right word. These are kind of like the longest I like. I have tried some longer ones that look really good, but like functionally, I struggle with them. See, yeah, I, one of my retouches on my pinky was a different press on. I don't know what is going on with this pinky nail, but it is just not wanting to adhere. Like I hate using these specific Amazon ones. I might once I get like enough nail options to work off of, like a rotating collection. Um, I might just toss those out because these are kind of like my backup options. Um, but I will say the Amazon sale did include some press on nails. I did get some because there were some good deals. One of the pairs I really wanted that I really liked was like $4. I was like, shut the fuck up, give me that, give me, thank you. Take my $4, thank you. It was very that. Okay, Rosie, go to bed. All right, bye guys. I'm tired. I hope you all have a good night. Bye, everybody.